Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. In today's reading, we're going to dive into a specific situation, a situation that is on your heart, a situation that you are in the midst of, a situation that you are busy with, and we're going to see what Spirit wants to share with you according to that situation, some guidance to move you through. So if you are interested in that, I will see you in your reading. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 1, I have a message for you. So, my beautiful pile 1, let's see what is exactly your situation, or if we can get some overall information here. What I've been shown already here is I see it feels like 3 people. I see 3 points, a little like in a triangle or something, but it feels like 3 people here. 3 people on a table or something, like a meeting of some sort. And it also feels in a sense like one is higher in function or something here. But let's see what is this situation. My beautiful pile 1, the fish is jumping out, but I'm gonna pull fish resources. This might be an appointment with for a loan or something, or with someone who has the means for something here, the resources for something. Child at the bottom of the deck, number 13. The sun, 31. Cross, 36. 3 is coming back again here, right? 3. So an illumination here, a positive closure of something, a positive ending of something, a positive agreement on something. With the cross here, it really feels like an ending, but then it's something is finally coming full circle, or something is finally decided, or let's see, can I get some more clarification here? It might be the King of Cups. This might also be with the child that is here. Something connected with a child also, although I more so feel in here there is a positivity that is in here. This is like a joyful agreement, a joyful companionship. I also hear a joyful commitment, signing a contract, but positive, especially with the child and the son here. And then the King of Cups, right? This is... Did I show you the King of Cups? I'm sorry. Bottom of the deck, that, right? Transformation. An ending and a beginning. Something is ending here, something is beginning here. And that dropped, as you can see. And under there we have the Six of Swords. So moving out of conflict and moving into calmer waters here. But in this deck there is still some kind of confusion, but it dropped out, really. Right? Really? 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 That is also connected with this. Like, is it really done now? Is it really completed? Is it really like this? Almost too good to be true, or difficult to believe in a sense. The transformation of this confusion that is here, and from there moving into calmer waters, the conflict that was there also before, a transformation of that. So this situation, my beautiful pile one, and this one I wanted to show it to you, the King of Cups, right? Very beautiful. In here it's also the healer. So it might also be that this is about help, some kind of a health issue. That is it really over? Is it really completed now? Where what then these three people would be the doctor and you and someone here with you. So this situation, even though they speak about a completion, it's the fact that Spirit wants to offer you some guidance according also means that the process of transformation is in the midst of. So this situation is where you are right now. It's in transformation, and it might still bring up with you some kind of confusion here. I feel health really coming through also in here. Something according physical health. Finding the right person for something also here. Like being on a search for a long time to find the resources, which is also healing, right? Although I do feel that on the physical level also here, but it's healing, like for example when we are when we have debts, and it's mainly about the feelings around it, right? But a healing of your financial situation, a healing on on any area actually, a situation that has been very unhealthy, and it's coming into this. Okay, this is healing. It's stabilizing. It's moving away from this conflict, moving away from confusion, and transforming into something different here, transforming into the healing, or allowing the healing to happen here. We have also had the fish, right, that we're peeking through. The coffin is also here. So this is again that ending, right? Something is dying off here, whatever that is. But it's a good thing because it's supposed to die off. The life wants to um, be felt again, right? Something is dying off, but life wants to be felt again here. And it also feels like this has been it's been a tough whatever this is, my beautiful pile one, whatever this situation is, it has been quite dark for some time here. And now there is a child, there is the sunshine, there is all these beautiful smiling faces, right? The healing, the joy, the happiness, the light, the positivity that is coming back. Something coming back to life here. Something coming back to life here. Okay, so what is the advice here on this situation? What is the advice here on this situation? The universe rewards motion. Number 27. 27? 27. 9. Another ending here. That's a very beautiful image, right? It's so... What is the word for that? So one. Very serene. Which brings me back here with this healing, and it also brings, there is a lot of light in here. There's a lot of light. There is this pinky color that is in here also, which is a heart chakra. The heart that is opening up again, the life, something is coming back to life here. But it's a very soft energy also. So with this number 9 also, whatever is dying off here, it's dying off softly. And also with the 5, going from the 5 of Swords to the 6 of Swords, it's slowly moving into calmer waters. There is a very calm, gentle, soft energy that is coming through with this. Step by step also here. Let me see what the book says about this according to guidance here. It's 2109, so we have again this 9 and again this 3 here. 3 is very significant. I'm still not very clear in what this image actually is here. But it's just, it feels like 3 people having an important conversation here. And it still feels like one of them is in a higher position according to something. Someone is able to offer something which is beneficial for the other 2, although it feels more like one of the 2 is dealing with some kind of specific issue. It can be both also. Can be both also. The universe rewards motion, number 27. Pinky, pinky. Pinky, pinky. I get pinky swear with this for some reason. Which then brings me back to these 2 people. Some kind of pinky swear between 2 people, or something that reminds you of your childhood. Pinky swear. Then the universe knows what is in your heart, and the universe knows the quickest, most harmonious way to get what you truly need and want. Trust the timing. Manifesting what you want can be a joyful experience when you recognize it as a process. Can hear this step by step, right? First, set your intention. What do you truly desire? The universe is on standby, waiting patiently to swoop in and to support you. All you need to do is take a step in any direction and ask for what you want. Know that you cannot make a mistake, for all experiences are valuable. You'll either learn more about what you want or about what you don't want. Your mantra for today is, I am right where I need to be to get where I want to go. I take inspired, guided action forward. So, my beautiful pile one, whatever this situation is, it's in the midst of transformation. You, when I read this, I get this someone, you might think of something, or of someone or of something that inspires you, and that you're like, maybe I'm going to ask that person, or maybe I'm going to try this. And a spirit is asking you to listen to that, right? If you put out that intention, like, what is there some kind of action? What would you have me do according to this? And then you are still to receive the answer, which will come in some kind of inspiration in whatever spirit speaks to you, communicates with you. An answer will come. And you are being asked here to take a step according that action. It doesn't have to be a big step, because again, we have here this gently, soft, step by step, but some kind of action is been asked from you here, and it's connected with an inspiration. It's connected with an idea, something that you picked up that you thought, like, maybe this, and spirit wants you to act on that. Which then brings me here with these three people, right? These three people having an important conversation. You perceive some kind of problem. You put that out. Guide me. What would you have me do here? Right? And then you get this idea of someone pops in your head, or you see something on a billboard, or you hear something on the radio, and something triggers you, and that also links you with the question that you have asked. Maybe not consciously, but it's there. If something triggers you, we have to be aware of that, because it's an answer to our prayer. It's a sign, it's a lead to something, right? So we have to be aware of that. And I get that with this, right? You put that out, and then suddenly think of someone that you didn't think of in a long time, or somebody gives you a business card or something, right? And you think, maybe I ask. And then there is this opening for that conversation where this third person can offer you what you need, what you are seeking for, right? So some kind of inspired action is been, you are invited to take some inspired action here, according to what this is. Can we get some more information here? What I also get here with you, pile one, is this, there is such, together with the colors also, and the energy that is hanging here also, it feels so soft, it feels so gentle, it feels so soft and gentle. That's the best I can put in there. Serene, soft, and gentle. And this feels like a message also for you to how to know what kind of inspiration do I have to follow? How do I know if spirit is answering me? And for you, it's very specific, this softness, this gentleness that is in here. The color pink, rose might also be significant. White, very pastel color here. And anything that gives you that experience of softness, gentleness, and serenity here. Or someone that speaks in that kind of tone, because I also feel myself, my tone is changing here. I also really strongly feel in here a big invitation to trust in your intuition and to really tune in into your inner guidance system, and to get in touch with these little nuances there, because they are saying a lot. They are saying a lot here. Can we get some extra guidance here on this situation? Knight of Wands again, with the World, Ace of Pentacles. You see, it's again this action. For the cross is here, the coffin came through for a completion of something. Something wants to die off here. But it's a joyful thing here, right? Because, for example, it can sound like, oh, something wants to die here. But, for example, if we are in depth, if we have depths, and then suddenly someone offers us resources to pay off our debts, it's an ending, right? But it's also a beginning of a period of not being in debt anymore, right? So it's this joyful dying off. This is a situation that has not been pleasant for you. And the completion is in here. Page of Knight of Wands is again this movement, taking some kind of action here and taking inspired action. And there is once more a big importance here for you, my dear beautiful pile one. I'm being pulled again also to the eagle, to really listen to what your intuition and your inner guidance system is communicating with you, and what you feel inspired to do, because you are receiving the answers. Yeah, you are receiving the answers. And it also feels your answers, again, this softness, this gentleness, this serenity that is in here. And the nourishing aspect is also coming through here, in the way of how to recognize when spirit is answering, when my guidance is answering me. How to recognize that. It's this softness here. Extra guidance here. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Fool. Keep on pouring love, and keep on pouring love into yourself, which is this, what I speak so much about, right? The importance of filling up our own cup in God, source, spirit, whatever you connect to, but to have that moment of daily moment of nourishment, of filling up our own cup. According to guidance, make sure that your cup is full and that it's filled up from the right place. Two of Wands. Plan ahead. Look into the future. Look into the future according to a new beginning. So something is dying off. But look into the future, also into new possibilities here, which is again this, stay very aware of what your intuition is trying to tell you, what you feel inspired to do, something new, right? But also we have to be here and now, because here and now is the only moment that is real, right? But there is also in here, in your guidance, something about get excited for the future. Get excited for the fact that this is ending and that also means that something new wants to begin, right? You have both of them here. And how to easily move through a transformation. It's okay, in the here and now, I know that this is dying off, but I also know that this is connected with it. It's happening in the same moment. So we can go in here and we can fully identify with the heaviness and the grief and everything that is there, by which I don't say that we should ignore the grieving process. It's very important to hold space, to let anything and all to die off, but in the same time we have to refill. We have to also know that something new is coming. It's also a process of how to forgive, release, let go, surrender, right? In the work that we do, the spiritual work that we do, we want to release something. So we hold space for what is there that we want to release. We look at it, we hold it in a space of love, we work through, and then we choose to forgive, release, let go, surrender. And when we do that, we are making space. And that space we have to fill up. We have to fill up with something new, right? And that is a process that many of us forget when we are working, spiritually working, releasing from something. We release, we do all the work to release, but then there is this empty space. And then we can choose with what to refill it. And there we can blend the process of letting go, the grieving process, together with the joy that is connected with the new beginning, with what we are filling up, right? So keep these two with you here. This one is a very important. Daily filling up your own cup. And it doesn't have to take a long time, right? It doesn't have to feel like work to do. It's like loading your phone, right? We load our phone, otherwise it doesn't work, right? We put fuel in our car, otherwise it doesn't drive. It's dead. We need fuel. We need our batteries to be full. We need our energy to be loaded. So we do it with everything. Why not with ourselves, right? It's a daily practice. So filling up your own cup as a guidance also according to this. And then allowing yourself to joyfully look into what is about to come. And even if you don't really know what that looks like, you can feel, right? The feeling can be there. What do you want your today even to be? Do you want an experience of love and joy and peace? Or do you want one of pain and suffering and grief? That is within our choice. right? And it's also within this process. Setting the intention for a day, right? I want this day to be a joyful day. I want this day to be a day where full of love, where I am in peace, where I'm not swept away by the stuff of this world. It is all within our choices, right? So my dear beautiful pile 1, whatever this situation is, you are being asked to really get in touch with your own inner guiding system, to get aware of this softness, this gentleness, this serenity. You are really been asked to take some kind of inspired action here and to remember the importance of nurturing and filling up your own cup and allowing yourself to to be in joy, to be expecting of joy also. But the joy is within you, right? We also pour that in here. Joy, Mother, Father, God, God, Source, Spirit. I pour in joy. I open myself for love, for peace, for joy, whatever you want to open yourself up for, right? Pour it in. Let it be poured in. Just open yourself up for it and choose. Choose what you want there, right? Okay, my dear beautiful pile 1, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. For you, my beautiful pile 2, let's dive into your situation. But what I am been shown here already is it's a movie theater, and I'm directly been shown here the movie screen, and you are sitting in front of the screen with someone else, but the screen is not moving, and there are like it's kind of balloons or something on the screen, but it's a frozen screen, it's not moving, and the first thing I get here is silence and frozen screen. If you are spending a lot of time in front of a moving screen, then Spirit is asking you to cut the distraction, to refocus your vision onto um, I'm looking for the word here. We call it still leva. It's as an image that doesn't move, right? But everything moves in a sense. Not everything, but you are being invited here to look into nature, to look into something that is calm. And for many of you, I really feel in here this pull back from too much screen time. Let the movie freeze for a while and go within or go outwards, but in nature, in something. Don't try to distract yourself here. And also with the movie theater here, right? It's a movie, but the movie is frozen. And then I see what I'm being shown here is balls or balloons. The first feeling I get with this is balloons, but it also kind of feels like it's all these balloons, no? These distractions in a sense that the moving screen is just taking us in, and it's creating these bubbles or balloons, and the invitation in here, the first invitation and guidance that I feel in here is to look look at it from a distance and let the movie stop for a while and actually offer yourself the opportunity to look, to observe, and then to refocus onto something that is not moving all the time. It's the movement is also very important here. Anyhow, let's see what is this situation about here. Together. The snake, envy, jealousy, also transformation and healing. The stork, new life, rebirth. 6, the clouds and the birds. There is a lot of gossip in here. There's a lot of speaking here that happens, and speaking about problems, speaking about others, maybe bringing messages. Yeah, I feel a lot of people speaking here, all caught up in the movie or something. Let me clarify this. What is this about? Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is this no distractions, but really go within and seeking that the stillness, images that are still, that are a reflection, a symbol of stillness, of peace, of serenity. It's also truth and honesty that is in there, and the embodiment of the integrity of being honest with yourself. There is a lot of clarity also in her, but then within this situation, like I say, that it feels like there is a lot of speaking here. There's a lot of words been used, a lot of communication that is like shattering, you say it like that. A lot of messages also. The stork here has a very double feeling in here, because normally this is a very joyful message of new life, new birth, something new that wants to be born. And also here with the Ace of Cups here, it's new love, right? Doesn't have to be a love relationship, but it's something new that wants to happen, that wants to align with you, that wants to be felt by you, wants to be experienced by you, your heart that wants to open in some kind of way. But then there is this so much noise and chatter around here. So pull back here, pull back from this situation, because it feels what is this? It feels kind of chaotic. While the truth is there, the love is there, the guidance is there, but it's very clouded. It's very clouded. It's very over. Um, um, what is the word for that? This is taking the upper hand here, which doesn't allow this, the clarity, the truth, the love, and the, the, the positive side, the good aspect of the Stark to come through. So once more, I get a lot of chaos here, and then going back here to the image that I get here with freeze the movie, freeze the screen. There is too much noise, there is too much disturbance here in this situation. And it also feels like you are really longing for rest. You want to breathe, you want to rejuvenate, you want to experience peace, you want to maybe sleep a lot even. If you feel so, do so. But then when you, in your waking hours, shift your focus to different images, whatever that may be. Once more, for some, for some, I really feel in here screen time, moving stuff, moving images here, without real content. Let me see, what is the advice, Holy Spirit? What is the advice here? What is the advice here on my beautiful pile 2 situation? Breathe. This moment matters most. Look how she's also, this image is also very focused on seeing. And she has a glasses on her head, on her eyes, in front of her eyes. But in a sense, it feels like she's not seeing anything through them. So again, this or go within or look differently. Choose 4414. Choose to shift your screen. Choose to shift what you are looking at. It also feels like she's thinking, right? She's seeking for something here. She's seeking for answers. And she's able to see. She is able to see. But then she has to take off the glasses, right? And the glasses in here is some kind of distraction that is here. That is still, it's still asking a lot of your attention, or you are still choosing to give a lot of your attention to it. She wants to see the moon. She has to take off her glasses. I also hear with this, all the answers you are seeking for are within. This is number 13 also. 4. Building something, stability, base. The cycles of the moon, the planets, the stars. It's a very interesting energy pile too. I got again here because there is a moon here, right? It's supposed to be a full moon, but with this, it's just a number that is there, right? It's number 13. The number that is there, and it feels like somebody has taken a chunk out of that moon. And I get this feeling like she's like looking at the moon and seeing that there is a chunk out of the moon, even though she knows that is just to put that number there. But she's like allowing herself to spend a lot of her time and focus onto something that is not important and that she actually has a very simple answer to. Right? So she's allowing herself very much to get distracted here. Let me see what the book says here for you. Breathe. This moment matters most. When we focus on the problems in our life, we can't see the way to solutions. But in this moment, you have the power to use your breath to connect to the here and now, where you are free. Your power lies in your ability to connect to the present moment and see it for the miraculous gift that it truly is. Start to practice being more present by using all your senses. Go outside into nature and smell fresh grass or flowers. Touch the petals or the tree bark. Take in the fresh scent of the air. See the beautiful blue sky and listen to the sounds of the birds. Focusing on the moment with your senses is a great daily practice to help you be more mindful. It's coming back here, right? Be present, and be present with yourself, be present with all your senses. Because to take that example, take it as it resonates or not, but it's about when we allow ourselves to be distracted on the screen, on our phone, whatever, scrolling, we are we are not doing anything, right? We are just losing energy. And we are shutting everything off. And again, in here, there is, when I read this, it's the same message. Go out into nature and allow yourself to focus on something different that you can feel present into what you are looking into. You can feel one with that. You are being moved by that. You can smell something, you can see something, you can hear something, but not it's a very different experience than watching a screen that is always moving, right? It's just about being. It's about being instead of looking at something. And I'm taking now that example, but it's being and being present instead of being distracted by something where you are forgetting that you are actually there, right? And she also, the queen of swords is here. And in this deck, she's just, it's pure consciousness, right? She wants to be, she's seeking for that. And it's all within her. But it's connected with the choices that she makes, right? If she chooses to spend a lot of time and energy and attention and focus on analyzing the fact that there is a chunk out of the moon while she actually already knows the answer, it's a lot of lost energy and time, right? And in essence, she's looking for this. She wants to embody and experience this. But it just comes with the choice of, I'm gonna stop looking at that and I'm gonna be in here, right? It's a choice. And whatever situation you find yourself in, that is your answer, that is your guidance. It's all within you. But it comes from out of a choice of what is important here. What do you want? What do you want to experience, and how can you align your own actions, your own choices with that? Because also when we ask something, when we ask for guidance, when we put a question out there, we are being answered. But ask yourself, this is one and the same person, right? Who is gonna hear the answer? Who is gonna receive the answer? Her or him? This one or this one, right? And in essence, it's one, eh? But when we are distracted, we are not aware of this, right? Right? Can I get some extra guidance here? What else do you want to share here? Beautiful pile too. And once more here, I really feel this. I'm tired. I want to rest. I want to sleep. I want to rejuvenate. And you are very allowed to do so. Of course you are. But then there is also this, the difference in how, right? Because when we choose a lot of distractions, it also exhausts us, and it's boring. It doesn't inspire, and we get tired. We get bored from that. But more deep here, there is an exhaustion that is coming through here. And I also feel like you want to sleep, you want to rest, you want to rejuvenate. But then again, there is this question of how do we do that, right? What is connected? What are all the things, the rituals you do before you actually sleep? How do you wake up? What do you do, right? And it's all connected with this. Or what is your question? What is your situation? What else is here? What else is here as guidance according to this situation? Knight of Cups, King of Swords, Ten of Cups. There are a lot of emotions also that are moving through you here. And that might also be with the Ace of Cups that is also here. A lot of feelings and emotions that you are moving through in this moment, which might also be a reason why you want to distract yourself, because you don't want to feel it. And I get that, right? I really understand that if that is the case. But even then, right, we have to show up for ourselves. And by showing up for ourselves, we show up for our brothers and sisters, right? We are all walking each other home. We are all in this together. But we have to show up for ourselves. But something is really moving you here. Yeah, let's see here. Five of Cups. Again, this loss. There is some grief that is here. And I'm very sorry for you, pile 2. We also have the Four of Swords here, which is again this loss. But then it's in the position of guidance here, right? And the Star. Healing, hope. So there is an invitation here to accept whatever feels like a loss. And also to realize that nothing can actually really, we can never really lose something. But this, whatever this is, it feels like a loss. And you are really been asked here to come to healing according, to accept the situation as it is. You are been asked also, which is this moving through it, right? Whatever is moving through you, you don't really want to feel it. Or maybe not all the time, or not, you don't really feel like I have to, or I want to work through this, or you want to, but it doesn't really work, right? There is this, but you have to. At some point you have to. And it's better today than tomorrow, right? And this is a choice that you make for yourself, because you don't want to stay here, right? And you know this, at some point you will have to face this. And you have been asked to accept the situation as it is and to allow yourself to feel this again, which is the same here, right? It's this or it's this. And it's this you want. But yes, it does ask from you to face this, which means no distractions. Focus on what is really important. Get in contact with yourself again. This doesn't have to be such a hard process as you think it will be. It's the energy and the time and space and the attention spent on the distraction that is asking a lot more of you, that is exhausting you a lot more, because this is also in your advice. You are being advised to choose peace, and distractions are not peace. They are a substitute for peace, and only from out of a specific perspective, because in essence it's chaos. And the guidance in here is choose peace, choose stillness. And here is also contemplation and reflection to come to healing of whatever this is. Choose to accept whatever this is for you. So the healing can happen, right? The healing can happen. Hope returns, light returns, the heart opens again, clarity returns, you feel better within yourself, you feel more light within yourself, right? There is one more here that came out for you, Queen of Swords again. Embodiment of truth, it's the same. Queen of Swords, 2 times, it's really this embodiment of truth, and here it's honesty towards yourself. If you say, I want to heal, but then during the day we don't act on that, then we are lying towards ourselves. We are not in integrity with ourselves, right? And it's creating conflict also. When we say, I'm go for this, I want to heal this, I want to work through this, we have to think very well before we make that decision. Because if we say like, yes, I want to do this, and you call in your guidance, everybody starts to work together, and then we distract ourselves, and we don't act on what we said we would do. We don't walk our talk. We are creating a massive conflict within. So if we are not sure we want it, it's better to don't say anything. Because again, otherwise, if we say yes and we don't go for it, we are creating a lot of conflict for ourselves. And this has really been asked here from you, to be honest with yourself. What do you want? It's okay if you say, I don't want to do this. It's okay. You have that free will to say that. Right? It's just at some point you will have to face it, and you know that. So better today than tomorrow. But you have the free will to say, not now, which is totally fine. But then be honest with yourself. Right? Make sure that you don't create conflict within yourself. Because yes, I want these feelings to be healed, means I'm stepping through, I'm gonna work through it. When we say not now, also good, then we put it aside for a while. Just make sure that you are righteous and in integrity and honest and true with yourself here. Right? And no matter what, for you, my dear beautiful pile 2, whatever this 5 of Cups is, whatever this sadness, this feeling of loss, this grief that is there, whatever this is, if you say like, really not now, then at least try to follow up the guidance to go outside. Go outside instead of distracting yourself with with something that is really not serving you. Then at least choose to go outside and to focus and to look into healthy images. Become one with these healthy images. Allow yourself to feel in there. Allow yourself to feel one with the images you see, with the places where you are, the water, the trees, the birds, the clouds, the sun, the rain, whatever is there. At least do that, right? And you're gonna feel a lot more light already. And then at some point you will say, okay, I feel light, I feel more light, I feel more love, I feel more energy also. So now I can say yes to do this. Right? Okay, my dear beautiful pile 2, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. For you, pile 3, let's see what is your situation. But I get this, I'm being shown here a city with a lot of traffic, and it feels busy. It feels busy here. And there is something here about don't let the busyness distract you or something. And a similar message came through in pile 2, although it's different here, but there is also something in here about being distracted by something here. Being distracted by something busy here, by a busyness, while it's about looking at this situation from above, because the busyness might pull you in, while the answer is to see when you look at this situation from above here. Let me see, what is this situation? What is this situation? My beautiful pile 3. The clover. Number 2. It's also only one, but I'm gonna see if another one wants to jump out. But what I get with this already is a lucky break. Getting a lucky break here. And your lucky break is there if you are able to lift yourself above this situation instead of getting um, um, involved in the busyness of it. The coffin, an ending. Can I get one more here? Oh. The heart. You pile tree. It feels like you are seeking for a lucky break in some kind of way. You are seeking to end something, to complete something, to switch something around, and to move more in love, whatever that is here. And your guidance here is to once more to put yourself above the busyness. Don't get caught up in the busyness here. Can I get one more here to clarify? The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is here, which is lack, right? Feeling left out in the cold, feeling like something is lacking. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. And in this deck, this is the Seer. So it feels like lack of clarity, lack of vision. Also feeling left out in the cold, scarcity, poverty. A lucky break according to finances. Ending something that is difficult here. And feeling light, being able to feel light, being able to feel free. Your lucky break, yeah? Where is my lucky break here? And the experience of it is in the higher perspective of. It's really looking at it from a different perspective, looking at it as being the observer of instead of getting caught up in it, right? I'm using this deck a lot. If you are with me for a while already, you know this is one of my favorite decks. Also one of my first decks. This is the Five of Pentacles. I have this deck for a long time and I never saw this. There is a rainbow here, right? When we are focused on this, when we are caught up in this, when we are caught up in the busyness of I have to, we are unable to see the rainbow, but it's there, and it's there when we zoom out, when we pull ourselves out of that situation and look at it from a higher perspective. Not just a different perspective here, from a higher perspective, right? So I see you struggling here. I see you like, how to do this, what to do, how can I see? right? How can I align with this lucky break of mine? And I hear when I say it, it is yours, right? There is faith and there is trust in there also. There is also this big letting go of control and really shifting your focus, which is not easy, right? When we are really in it, it's not easy to take a step back and to be the observer of. But the more we do this, the more easy this becomes. Yeah, the rainbow is there. It's beautiful that I never saw this. Let me see, my beautiful pile tree. What is your guidance here according to this situation? Wow, I didn't see that one coming. But it makes complete sense. There is strength in doing nothing now. Wait. That is my table, right? If you hear something cracking. Number 6, self-love. Peace, serenity. There is strength in doing nothing. What have you been forcing and how can you let go of the outcome? That is the busyness that I feel in here. Like this, I'm trying to create my own lucky break. Your lucky break is your miracle. It's in letting go, releasing. Let it happen for you instead of you trying to make this happen. When we ask for something, right? I want a lucky break. First thing is, we can ask, we can pray. We can ask when we say, I want a lucky break. When we pray, we say, thank you for my lucky break, which means ask, receive. It's there already. And it is like that. If we ask, we receive, right? Immediately. There is no time involved there. This goes beyond time and space. But when we ask, we pray, then we are supposed to release and be inspired. When we then try to make everything work, we also say, I have absolutely no trust and no faith in what I'm doing here in connection with God, Source, Spirit. I have no trust and no faith in what I'm doing here in my spiritual connection, right? And that's a double message. Let me read for you here. What I also get with this here is there is something better for you. So this is for someone who had made a choice already or is thinking now like, I'm gonna do that because it's the best option I have. Don't settle for anything less than you feel is screaming yes and is really right for you. And there is something better for you. If you are on the brink of making a choice that feels like I'm settling for less than I actually feel is right for me, try to come to this feeling of it's okay to say no to that because there is something better here for me. Don't force yourself in there, right? It's okay to choose safety for yourself also, right? But there is something better here. There is something better here. 6. There is strength in doing nothing. Wait. I want to say something about this wait, because wait it's a tricky concept, right? When we wait for something, we are focused on the future, right? There is a difference in between I know that it is coming in the right timing, and in the meantime, I am just gonna be and be inspired and be exactly where I am and enjoying exactly where I am, being right here, right now. So I just want to share that with waiting it's a tricky concept, right? Make sure that you are not waiting for something to happen in the future. Because if you put yourself in the present moment into a position of, I'm waiting for that something to happen, and if that something happens, I'm gonna be whatever, joyful, happy, peaceful, whatever it is. Happiness, joy, peace, love, it's within us in the present moment. And it's by being in that state that anything and all that is a symbol of that can align with us, right? If we wait for something to happen in the future and we give that the value of, this thing will give me peace, this thing will give me love, this will give me joy, then we get it wrong, right? Here. Everything happens here and now, right? Just to make that concept of waiting for something clear. It's about knowing that something is going to happen. It can also be I feel the answer is coming, but it's not the right time. So I wait for it. But once more, wait, I don't like to use the word wait just for that. It's about knowing that it will align in the right timing. It will come in the right moment, right? Divinely orchestrated, divine timing. Just be aware of that. Because also when we say like, I will be happy when, then we are actually creating in the future more moments where we will wait for something to happen after, right? It's this, we can put ourselves in a big loop there. So here and now, that's all where we have to be, and that is where we are fully supposed to be. Connected, centered, grounded, one with all that is, right? Anyhow, putting that in between. There is strength in doing nothing. Now is not the time to rush ahead, for things are happening behind the scenes and they are aligning for you. Trust the process and allow yourself to relax and do less. Practice being patient by slowing down. Now is a good time to rest, to take a sea salt bath, journal, meditate, or connect with spirit. There is great power in pausing and showing the universe that you trust it by releasing your need to know or to control the outcome. Everything will make sense soon, but your higher self is urging you to take this time to regroup, reevaluate, and rest, for you will need the energy for your next phase. So pause, relax, take this moment for yourself. The light is playing while I was actually, it's interesting, you see. And that is also what is happening here. That is interesting because I also saw that in what came through already. The vision that was what was shown to me here. The busyness of the city here, the traffic and the noise here. And then there is this being caught up in that, and then in the sky there is a specific light, and it's exactly that color here. Can I get it again? I don't get it again. It was that purple bluish. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted with this. Don't get distracted, right? Just be with yourself. Rest, pause, meditate, take a sea salt bath. Just be with you in full faith here. Let go of trying to make something happen here. Peace. So much peace in here. No need to force anything. It's really coming back here to faith. Trust and faith here. My beautiful pile tree. And there is a beautiful message of confirmation also that came through with the message here from the book, right? It's aligning with you. Everything, how does it say? Things are happening behind the scenes and they are aligning for you. Just relax and do less. That is really your biggest message here. Relax, enjoy, take care of yourself. Anything else here, Spirit, for my beautiful... Sorry for the noise. Sorry for the noise. And I was talking to you and Spirit at the same time. Anything else here for my beautiful pile tree, according to guidance? Nine of Swords. Worries, doubts, fears. Oopa. Oopa. You're jumping, eh? Nine of Swords. You're very busy with something here. Relax. Relax. All's well. All has been taken care of. Five of Pentacles again here. A lot of mind activity, a lot of thinking, even nightmares for some here about finances, something not working out, lack in any area of your life that is really keeping you busy here. Six of Cups and the Devil. Six of Cups and the Devil. This is really an old pattern. An old pattern that you worked on a lot already. And it's toxicity for yourself, right? This energy with the devil, right? It is the devil, the sleepless nights. It's this attachment to something. Something has power over you here. Always remember, nothing has power over us unless we choose so, right? But then again, I understand if you are in something, it's easy said, but then it's like, okay, how do I do this? How do I move through this? And it's really the faith that is coming through here, and taking very good care of yourself, allowing yourself to take a step back, to stop trying so hard. and to hear the confirmation that is in here also. The confirmation, that's also why I went back to it. There is a confirmation in here. Everything is working out behind the scenes. Everything is aligning for you. Take this moment to rejuvenate. So when it aligns with you, you are ready for it. Because once it aligns, it's going to ask your energy. But it's a positive energy, right? It's passion, it's creativity, it's being able to act. But then once more, right, this how to handle this. It's heavy energy, right? 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the Devil. With the 6 of Cups, it's deep-rooted stuff here. But you've worked through a lot already, eh? I also feel that with how this is coming through, but it's this old behavior also still, this I have to, I always had to do it on my own here, which is you already came, most of you already came to the awareness that it's not true that you had to do it on your own. There was always guidance and always support with you on a spiritual level, but also incarnated in humans, right? There were always angels, also incarnated angels around you, are and always have been. But there is still this, it's difficult to let go here. So let me get some more guidance here for you, pile 3. 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the Devil, 6 of Cups. What can help you also in here of how to let go, how to stop trying so hard, and how to put your mind, your heart, yourself to rest, is to know that this is something that is very deeply rooted. And that is also why it has taken so long, and it has been such a big process here. But what is coming out here, the message of confirmation, everything is working here also. 7 of Pentacles, right? And Justice, and the 2 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. It's all here. But with the Knight of Pentacles, with the Fool, oh my beautiful pile 3, with the Star, it's all here. It's all here. And Temperance, it doesn't stop. 3 of Pentacles, I can go on, you know. It's poof, just patience. You have been nurturing, you have been growing your garden. First thing, let me first finish this here. The first guidance that is in here is understanding how deeply rooted that this actually was. And you have been working hard on this. But this is supposed to, we are peeling an onion, but at a certain point, the onion is also peeled, right? It doesn't keep on producing any layers. At some point, it's done, right? And this one is reminding you of that. But it's also reminding you of the importance of trusting and being in faith. Because if we stay in that, in this energy, we are just delaying the alignment of everything, right? Which doesn't mean it's not been worked through. Okay? So also take that with you as just like, it's okay. I can relax for a moment here, right? You have been working very hard, but you've also been asked to have a lot of patience. But this is something that is very well nurtured. You have put a lot in there, right? Justice is here. This is what is aligning for you here is it's divine justice. And divine justice is very simple. It means do good, receive good. To give and to receive, it's very equal, always. So if you are doubting, just with reason ask yourself, how much work did I actually put in there? And then you will receive that back. It's impossible that it doesn't come back. It's impossible. That is divine justice. That is the law of God. To give and to receive are one, right? So it's impossible that you will not receive the benefits of all that you have given. So if you doubt, just ask yourself, how hard did I work on this? Right? And remember, God's law here, divine justice, union, divine union. This is pure unconditional love. This is also union within yourself. It's also union with your guidance. And being in union with this, there is something better here, right? Don't settle for anything less than this here, which is just a commit only to what is in resonance with how far you've come, with who you are, with what you stand for, with what you embody. Don't settle for less, right? King of Pentacles, stability according to finances, according to resources, according to the material world. This is wealth, this is prosperity, this is abundance. It's an embodiment of, and it's also the ability to act. It's generosity. It's all in here. With the Two of Cups, it's also an alignment with that. Page of Pentacles, yes, slow and steady. It's a long process. It's taken a lot of time. It has been taken and is taking a lot of time. But it's the Page of Pentacles. It's the slowest, the Knight of Pentacles, sorry. It's the slowest knight in the deck, but it's the stablest one. If he arrives with a stable base, a solid foundation, which also comes back here to ask yourself, how hard did you work? You built for yourself a solid foundation. How can that not be projected back to you? How can that not be given back to you? It's impossible. It has to. Once more, this is not fast. It's slow and steady. Stability. A base to build on. New beginning, baby. It's here. The Fool is here. The Coffin is here, which is the world. Something is ending. Something is beginning. And you know this. Just need this confirmation. The healing. The hope. And the joy and the light. The brightness. And the healing once more. Balance. Healthiness. And there is a stillness in here also that comes through. And there we are, right? Look how beautiful they come out. It's all in here. So my beautiful pile tree, whatever this issue is, whatever this situation is that you are asking guidance on here, it's about looking at it from a higher perspective and reminding yourself of what you know, reminding yourself of everything that you have been doing, and reminding yourself of the truth and the laws of God, divine justice. Divine justice, it's give and receive. It's equal give and receive. Give and receive are equal. It's always win-win. You cannot give and someone loses. Divine justice, it's just, not what humans or souls make from it. It's righteousness, right? So if you are doubting about this, just connect God, Source, Spirit, you in pure connection, because you know this, and just go over the process, everything you did here. And there you will also realize that it has to be given back. Right? So trust and faith in yourself and in your guidance here. All is working out behind the scenes and all is aligning for you. So stop trying and just relax. Okay, my dear beautiful pile 3, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this was helpful, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.